Every show is different. When the lights go down, that's 30,000 people's lives colliding for that one moment. Everyone that's there working is working for that moment. Everyone that's there watching is watching for that moment. And it's when you're all kind of in agreement about what you're all doing at that time. So it's a wonderful feeling of togetherness and possibility. Then I start getting real adrenaline and start doing kind of rocky shadow boxing and all that kind of stuff. So I get as excited as anyone else. And I still get that excitement when I go and see anyone else's concert. I love that moment. And then it's about trying to hold that energy for an hour and a half, because it can go if you're not careful. Whilst it might not be perceived as cool to be really enthused by the fact that people show up to hear your music, we don't really give a fuck. We really love that, and it's exciting, you know? It's exciting when you're 15 and you throw a party and people come. So imagine what it's like on a daily basis to have 20,000 people coming. It's crazy. Ever since I was about 12, the sight of microphones and dark venues and people plugging things in, it gets me really thrilled. When I was at school, when we had a concert 3 months away, that would be the thing you just aim for and look forward to. In the build-up to a concert, I just get really excited. I'm aware of everyone running around, and there's always a panic about something, or, you know, the rain's coming down, or the wristbands aren't working, or he's bench pressed too much and his abs have burst. I don't know what the problems might be. Guy's just become too handsome to be lit properly. Or Johnny's fingers have started moving too fast and he's going to play too many notes. Whatever the problem is, I always enjoy watching it get solved before 9 p.m. Every show takes me a while to get ready. It starts as soon as I wake up, I'm thinking about it. Getting ready to go on stage and going on stage is like a complete release. I think Bruce Springsteen says to the E Street Band, you know, tonight could be someone's first concert, could be someone's last concert. So we nicked that. Every night before we go on stage, I think of the person in the top right-hand seat in the back of the room. Like, what would they want to see? So I forget about my own issues, if you see what I mean. It's like you can flick a switch of just letting yourself go. When people show up now, it's just like you can just get out of your head and go into your heart. And it's an amazing feeling. It's like primal scream therapy in a way. It's just total abandon and no one can stop you. We're having the best time, and what we've managed to do this album is replace our natural English anxiety with gratitude, meaning that we can really enjoy ourselves without feeling guilty about it, which is kind of how some of us were raised to feel. That's our culture. On this Milo tour, it's been the first tour I've really looked at people in the eye while we're playing. And you look at each other and it's a great feeling. And you might never look at that person in the eyes again in either of your lives. So you have a little connection. I probably get to look at maybe 1,000 people a night. Not many people get to do that. I've never tried to explain it before. It's sort of like every time you look at someone in the eyes, you put a little thread between you, so you can really connect with a lot of the audience. You have to approach everything from the freshness that they bring into it. And so by the time you finish, you feel like you've got a sort of spider web of connection rather than a detached feeling, which is what I used to sometimes feel. Our favourite city in the world is Glastonbury Festival, which is a city made up of tents and cows. And that doesn't exist for more than about 3 or 4 days a year. So when we wanted to launch the album, we had to pick somewhere else that we really loved to do the sort of album launch concert. And so we chose somewhere where we thought the audience would be really vocal and fantastic, and that was Madrid. And it was a good choice.